Well, hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't checked out the introduction video, go back and then come back. It's like less than 5 minutes. It's just like a quick, who am I, blah, 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 what does the video do? Today, we're going to be talking about one of my latest pieces on my blog. And I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy. Stay to the end. Let's go. You know what? The latest piece on my blog right now, which I published today, is titled, "I regret contributing to your existence." It is a statement that I saw on Twitter, and basically it was this girl that started a thread about how some of the things that her parents said to her growing up has actually caused her trauma and has like triggered her to be, has triggered her mental health in a negative way. And then other people started replying like different scenarios and other sort of things, and it just got me thinking, like, how much does, like, it basically just made me compare between spouses and parents, because obviously you hear a lot about domestic abuse, domestic violence and everything like that. And then it just made me think, which is worse, a heartbreak or having a shitty mother or a shitty dad? Like, when you hear which will hurt you more, someone saying, "I regret contributing to your existence," not someone, sorry, your parents saying, "I regret contributing to your existence," or your spouse saying, "I regret getting married to you." So the piece essentially talks about it from a parent's point of view, a spouse point of view, and it's like, okay, which one is worse? The people that agree that it's shitty mother that is worse, why would they say that? And the people that agree that it's spouse that is worse, why would they say that? All in all, what I found is, see, I won't lie, in life, no matter how bad some parents can be, children just always feel this natural longing towards their parents. Like, your parents are the one people that you don't need to, well, you came into this world thinking that, oh, I won't need to secure their loyalties towards like seducing them or coercing them or incentivizing them. It's not a business transaction. It is not a sex thing. It is not a manipulative thing. No, it's just a natural bond, instant. Like, it's an instant natural bond. Like, say, yeah, this is my mom, yeah, this is my dad, and you're like, I love them. So when you have parents that don't mirror the same level of natural love you have towards them, it's unsettling, it's maddening, and honestly, it's just sad. It's very heartbreaking. So basically, if you read throughout this thread, you will see so many things that will just make you cry. Like, so many things that some of you cry, some of you will not cry, but so many things that you just be like, damn, did parents actually say this to their kids? And like, this girl said, "I just told my mom with tears in my eyes how she told me that she regretted giving birth to me 5 years ago. Mothers need to know that they might forget, but these words turn to scars in their kids." And this is actually so true. Like, something you may have said out of anger, or something that you may have said, thinking that, okay, she's definitely gonna forget it in 2 weeks. Nah, actually, you basically just scarred your daughter's life or your son's life, and they're always gonna remember that. This doesn't just go for mothers, it goes for others as well. Like, parents need to understand that their words have implications. You saying things like, "Oh, you're such a stupid fucker." It's like, okay, you may think it's funny, it's banter, but as a kid, if you hear that repeatedly, you're basically gonna subconsciously accept that you're a fucking stupid fucker. I don't know who would say stupid fucker, but that's what came to my head, okay? Don't judge me. But now my point is, what about spouses? What about, when you fall in love with someone in an unshakable way, the kind of love that, I guess your souls are intertwined and whatever, and what happens when you think someone is your world, turns around and says, actually, you know what, mate, fuck you, I don't want to be married to you anymore, I regret getting married to you. It's like, I'm not married, Just officially, I'm just putting that out there. I've got no husband, perpetually single, but choicefully. Might as well. I'm gonna add that. I'm single by choice. It's not, yeah. Anyway, okay, good, yeah. Anyway, what happens when your spouse then says that to you? Like, someone that you thought was meant to be there for you till the end of time, someone that you've essentially said, this is all of me, I invite you to journey life with me, I invite you to survive the world with me. They turn around and say, you know what, I don't want to journey with you anymore. It's like, what happens then? But then you can turn around and say, well, you can always find love in someone else. If someone stands up to you and says they regret marrying you, then they were never right for you in the first place. And then it's like, well, you can't always find another mum. You can't always find another father. You know, you didn't decide who your mum or your dad is going to be, but you did decide who your husband or your wife is going to be. Like, you are naturally latched onto your parents from the day you were given birth to. You have no choice but to feel that longing towards them. But for your spouses, it's a choice thing, isn't it? Like, you've got a freedom, you've got the chance to say, I don't want to do this anymore, I want to walk away, blah, blah, blah. But if you then talk about it in that way, if you talk about it in the way that you're saying, okay, my husband or my wife is, you know, dispensable, I can easily switch, go to the market, yeah, there are men waiting for me, there are women waiting for me, I'm a fine girl, that's true, but you know, I'm a fine girl, I'm a this, like, it undermines the sanctity of marriage. It undermines the whole concept of two souls being intertwined forever and ever, happily ever after, all that blah 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 bullshit. So I don't know. Obviously, personally, I would never. I wouldn't say I would never know, but I don't know as of now, which I think will hurt more. If my mother said that to me or my father said that to me, and then if my future spouse said that to me, I don't know. However, I do know that no one's like, don't turn around and say to your wife, I regret marrying you. And don't turn around and say to your husband, I regret marrying you. And fathers and mothers, please don't say to your children that you regret contributing to their existence. That's deep. Don't say that. Be kind. So I'd like to know your own thoughts. I'd like to know what you think. I'd like to, comment down below. Don't be shy. Let me know. Like, tell me if you think it's obviously gonna hurt more if you had a shitty childhood and upbringing, and your parents constantly chatting shit to you, or you didn't, and then you grew up to be this amazing person with good ethics and your mental health is at least above average, and then your spouse then says that to you. Like, obviously, which do you think would cause more pain? Which do you think would induce more pain? Which do you think would be harder to fix? I do think that the bond between a parent and a child is eternal. I think that no matter what, even the people that have desensitized themselves from feeling any sort of thing towards their parents, I still think they've got a missing part in them that would always long for a good relationship with their parents. And I think because of that, it's very hard to move past toxic, behavior that was practiced around you during your childhood. It's very hard to elevate your mind to a place whereby you've divorced yourself from feeling all those things that comes with your parents constantly berailing you and stuff. And the people who have decided to turn their trauma into laughter, into some sort of defense mechanism in order for them to cope, I salute you. Well done. Kushe, the world sees you. I see you. Everyone sees you. Well done. Okay, so if you think I'm wrong, comment down below. If you think I'm right, comment down below. If you want to constructively criticize me, comment down below. Just a note, I'm somebody's child. Like, people gave birth to me. I have people that love me. So if you don't like certain things, or if you have certain criticisms, keep it, like, be kind with your words. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Are you feeling me? Are you understanding what I'm saying? Good. And then last thing is, don't forget to check out Fumilayo. Don't forget to check out my blog. Like, there's so many different articles on it that, you know, constantly talk about sort of issues like this, and honestly, you could learn something new. And they're also fictional pieces. So I tried my hand at like something romantic. It's called Zara and Femi. Those are the names of the characters. It's quite nice. It's in 3 parts. You might like it. So I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, and I am on Facebook. You can tweet at me. I've never known how to say Twitter or tweet. Or you can, you know, DM me. Or you could, whatever, you can send me an email if you think there are certain things you'd like me to talk about or whatever. I hope this was nice. I hope you stay to the end, because that's actually pretty dope. The end. Thanks for being so lovely, and thanks for being such a darling. So gracias, eshe, thank you, grazie, shukran, danka, boom. Do you see what I did there? All the languages in the world. Well, not all of the languages, most of the languages. Also, thank you to all the health workers and all the people that are basically keeping the economy afloat. Thank you to everyone. They stay safe and stay clean. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. My tea is cold.